Hey guys, what's up? I'm back. It's been a really long time since I've been on here because, well, I got, this is my school laptop, guys, so I got rid of it, took it back to the school last year, and I tried to use my new laptop, but it sucks. So I won't be able to make YouTube videos or get on YouNow, but I post on Instagram a lot if you haven't noticed. Um, so now I have time to make YouTube videos again, even though like school is just now starting back, so it's getting a little rough. So I tried to make this video before and I failed at it. I couldn't figure out how to put it together. But now watching my best friend's coming out story and a few others, I decided to make one, and I keep hearing my phone go off. So yeah. Okay. So basically my coming out story is, first off, everybody knows this. I'm a pride person. I am bisexual to the limit. I love my women, love men. Yeah, pretty simple. If you don't know what bisexual is, go look it up in a book or go watch something with it in there. I mean, it's not that hard. You can look it up on the internet and tell you exactly what happens or what goes on. So I started finding this out in elementary school. I was like the little kid who, no, I wouldn't say I was really like, I wasn't popular in middle school. Or elementary school. I was more of the dorky kid who would run around like, hey guys, what's up? And have this little high pitched voice like, oh my god. And I'd watch like That's So Raven and like Hannah Montana. I mean, what kid didn't watch Hannah Montana? Come on now, she was sexy back then. Still is, anyways. And I hung out with my sisters a lot more, and I had mainly girlfriends, not guy friends. So it was like, what's wrong with this kid? Yeah, I had a lot of girls who were my friends. I had like maybe 3 guy friends my whole entire elementary school year, and other people were like friends, but they weren't really friends, if you catch my drift. So it was kind of a little, I was like, I need to have more guy friends. So, I mean, I had friends after like out of school, but like in school only like a few. And then so in 5th grade came around, I started noticing that to me, guys were like a turn on. I was like, he's cute. But then it'd catch in my head like, what am I doing? Stop. No. X marks the spot, man. That needs to stop out. It's like, no. Gay is wrong. It's horrible. I was told it was like worst thing. You go to hell and stuff. I mean, I took it along. I was like, you know what? Screw it. I'm not going to be that way. I will fight it to the limit. And, well, I found out that, well, yeah, I like dudes, and it was really hard to fight it. So 6th grade year, I dated this girl, and we dated for 3 months around that time. And yeah, I know dating in 6th grade is not really dating, but you know, it was my first girlfriend. She was a year younger than me, and she was really sweet. We always went out and made makeout sessions up at the top of her road, or we'd hang out at my house. She'd ride the four-wheeler with me, or we'd go walking. I mean, that was like the perfect relationship. Well, that ended, and I went to middle school, and I met another girl who I've known for the longest, and she was my best friend. Now she's like my sister to me, and she dated me in middle school for about a month. And then I started noticing that the feelings came back for guys, and I was like, this has to stop. I can't do this. I have a girlfriend. I'm not gay. I love girls. I don't know what's going on. So I started noticing, I was like, well, maybe I can like both. And so I was into youth. Like, I was in youth since 5th grade. I was a hardcore youth person. Went to youth every night. I went to church every Sunday, and I was always told, gay is wrong. Bi is wrong. Lesbians, oh, you're going to hell. And I was like nervous. So 7th grade year, I started experimenting. I was like, I'm going to start talking to some people, see like people who are already out and see what they had to say. And I talked to them. I told them, I said, don't tell anybody, but I'm having curiosity. And they were like, well, it's all right. It's just it's normal. It's human nature. For some people, maybe like not everybody, but a lot of people be curious. And I was like, well, what do I do? And they were like, just take the flow. Just go with the flow and see what happens. Well, I did. I dated the girl, as I told you, and I finally came out to her. But I came out to my best friend first, and she's still my best friend. And I love her to death, even though she accidentally spilled the beans. I mean, I still love her. I'm glad she did, in a way. But seventh grade year, after she spilled the beans, my girlfriend found out. And she was like, "Oh well, I'm strong in my faith. I can't do this. I love you, but I don't know if I can do this. I mean, I can't have you being this way and us being together." So we broke it off, and she was all cool with it. She loved me still, and she supports me, but in a way, she knows it's wrong. She loves me, but hates that. So, I mean, she sits there and like we'll be sitting in class, and she'd be like, "Hey, he's cute," and I'm like, "Yeah, all right." But I still do like girls though. So after I broke up with her, I dated another girl because I was not ready to come out fully. I was still not out fully. I didn't like come out fully like that right then. So I dated her, and it was my best friend's girlfriend at the time, by the way. So like this was really bad. This is my guy best friend's girlfriend. We, I don't know how to explain that. Like I think she was like he treated her wrong, and she was like I was like, well, I could be there better for you. And yes, I know it was horrible. So I mean, I started talking to her. I told my best friend at the time. Well, I had two best friends. I had a girl and another girl that were my best friends. So I still had girls that were friends, no guys, besides that one. And I was like, I like her. She's actually really pretty. And I feel like I could treat her better than he did. So she was like, okay, well, I'm going to tell her. So seventh grade year, I'm sorry, I'm smiling. I mean, I really loved the girl. Like, I still do. I don't know what I was thinking back then. But, so she was like, hey, guess what? Dakota likes you. And she's like, oh, no way. I thought he was kind of cute. So we started dating after they broke up. After about a week they broke up, we started dating. And I know that was a really short time. But, I mean, I don't know how to explain it. It was just perfect. It was like for a love at first sight. I loved the girl to death. I still do. She is great, even though she's moved. And she talks to me every now and then. But basically, we broke up because she, well, I thought I was like not interested in talking to her anymore. So I broke up and we saw other people. Well, during that summer, I met the first guy I dated. And I was talking to him online. Well, I was talking to him online. He was from my place, so I mean, it wasn't bad. I knew him, but we didn't like. He was a few grades older than me, so it wasn't really like, yeah, like we could date. But we talked, and we were like, hey, and he told me about how he came out, and he told me about like how what he liked about me, and like he was like, well, I support you no matter what your decision is. Well, we dated for a few days, and then it was like not even dating. It might as well have been just talking because he was like, I can't do this anymore. And I'm like, okay. And I mean, I felt upset about it. It was my first guy I dated. So I got a little upset. I went into this little stage where I was like, I didn't want to talk to anybody. And it was just horrible. Well, going into my 8th grade year, I still was not fully out yet. And only a few people had known. And I told one of my other friends now, I made a new best friend because the other ones were in different classes. I never saw them. My other ones were in high school. So I made a new best friend. Well, she was really great. She was awesome. But then in 8th grade, after I came back from school, from Christmas break, she decided that she would out me to the whole entire school and everybody. And she made this website about me and a bunch of other people. And she bashed every one of us. She was like, Dakota's bi, he's a liar, he's this and this and this. And I was like, are you serious? Who did this? Because we didn't know at the time. Well, I came to school crying and I was pissed. And my principal called me into the office. She's like, yo, this is what we need to find out. Do you have an idea who this is? I said, yeah, I probably do because the only fact of it is I've only told this one person. So it has to be her. And then she came to school that Monday before I came to the principal, and I was like, hey, did you hear about this? Did you see this? I don't know who did it. And I'm like freaking out. She's like, you got to send me that website. Ha ha ha. Because she thought it was a joke. Well, it turns out she did it because the next day she didn't come to school. And then it was on a Monday, by the way. So the next day she didn't come to school. And then Wednesday she came and got all her books and stuff, and she left and she transferred out. And it was like it was heartbreaking to see that we were close, and then she just threw me to the side and made all this big commotion about me. And I may have been into a rage where I was yelling at her, I was cussing her out through text and everything. I was pissed off because I found out it was her. And but the thing is, I really appreciate her for doing that now. I mean, yeah, lying, tell me a liar and all that, that was wrong. But outing me was the best thing that she ever did, because I lost maybe 4 or 5 friends that didn't really like it. But I gained so many more because I became true to myself and not lying to anybody anymore. Like, hey, I'm not this way. I'm straight. I like women only. Yeah, go vagina. Yeah. But no. I came out and I was like, you know what? Screw it. I'm done. I am the biased person you ever meet. I love women. I love men. I want everybody to know. So everybody come up to me. They were like, did you hear about the website? I'm like, yep. And they're like, well, or is it true? And I'm like, yep, sure is. Congratulations. You finally found it out. Yay. And everybody took it really well. They were like, oh, well, I support you and I love you to death. And I was like, well, thank you. I mean, yeah, there were some people who were like, oh, well, I don't like this. And they would always bully me. But, bullies are bullies. You know what? I don't even care. It goes in one ear and out the other. Because to me, if you can't support me, then you don't even need to be in my circle of friends. And I don't even care. I mean, I still love you. But the thing is, you just aren't the person I really want to hang out with. So out of 8th grade year, I came out. 9th grade year was a little difficult because I dated my first guy, like actual dated my first guy. And I guess you could say we dated 9th and 10th grade year. We didn't date the whole entire year. We dated off and on. Well, we talked, and it was like one time it was he wasn't trying hard enough. The other time was he felt like I wasn't trying hard enough, and I was like always there for him 24/7. But I feel like people who message me one word, I don't talk back. I'm like, you know what, that's enough. I'm done. So we broke up, and then we got back together, and then we broke up and got back together, and we broke up. That was 10th grade year, was the last time. And then he found himself a girlfriend and came from gay to either straight or bi, and I'm proud of him. I'm happy for him. And I won't lie, I've talked to people online before, but I've never dated somebody like that. I mean, I've talked to them and be like, hey, so you're really cute. If you lived here, I'd date you. But I mean, to me, coming out was the best thing in my life. Whenever I finally admitted to myself, you know what, LGBT, I'm proud, I'm not afraid of it, I'm not scared, I'm not going to sit here and lie to everybody. Like, you know what, I am me, and if you can't love me for who I am, then I don't even really want to see you around me and trying to like be friends with me and be fake, because to me, you need to be true to yourself before you be true to others. So I'm out and I'm proud, and I am one of the nicest people you ever meet. I love everybody. I guess I may dislike some people's choices to get mad at me because of what I like or who I am, but to me, I'm me, and you can love me or you can hate me, but I will still, at the end of the day, still care for you, because you're still a person and you're still gonna be like my favorite. I'm not gonna say you're gonna be my favorite person at the end of the day. You're gonna be the person who pushes me to be stronger, because if you can pick on me, then I can take that and just put all my kindness towards you, and that'll make me stronger in the end of the day and you weaker. But for everybody who watches this video, if you're ever wondering about coming out, the best thing is, let me tell you too, I forgot to tell you about this. I thought coming out to my parents was gonna be horrible. Yeah, my computer went black. My mom took it very well. She was like, look, at first she didn't like it because I was her little baby. She wanted grandkids, and I'm like, look, Mom, I still like women. And she took it all right at first. I mean, yeah, she didn't care for it. She didn't want it. But then she grew to it, and she's like, I accept you, and you know my opinion. And I know sometimes it feels like she doesn't accept it. But to me, she still loves me for it, and she'll accept me by the end of the day. But in ways, I feel like, yes, she wants me to marry a woman. She wants to have grandkids by me. But the thing is, it's my choice, and I love her to the end of death, and I love her to the end of like anything, because it's my mother, and I'm very proud of how much she's grown to it. Like my sister is too, so it's very easy. It was easier for me to come out than my sister because she was first, but it was still hard because it's your parents. They want to expect greatness out of you, and I feel like I disappointed them, but really in reality, she still loves me. My dad took it all right, but he was like making all these things like, oh, you can't bring her to my house. And I said, well, fine. Then I just won't come over here, and he was like changing it around. Okay, well you can come over here, but I'm not gonna love seeing them. I'm like, okay, well if you can't accept them, then blah 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 blah. So finally he's accepting of it, and yeah, so I'm pretty proud of that, and I'm glad that I'm out to everybody. To anybody who sees this, just if you really want to come out, start with telling your best friend. Tell your best friend like, hey, I'm this way, and I wanted to tell you because I can trust you, and I feel like I love you enough to tell you this. And so when you do that, that's the first step. And then after that, start admitting to yourself, hey, I can do this. I can come out and not be afraid of anything. And if people get like want to bully me, you know what? Screw them, because they're not worth it. And I will always be here for you guys to watch my YouTube channel. Everybody knows how to message me on YouTube. You can comment below and be like, hey, I came out, but I don't know what to do next. Or I don't know what the best thing is to do. Well, watch this. If you're watching this video, it's pretty simple. If you really want to talk more, you can comment below, and I'll message you on the messages. Be like, hey, this is what you can do. Because my coming out story was more of a force out. I had to be forced out of the closet. But the thing is, I felt like that force pushed me to be a better person. So I'm always here for you guys. You always know how to get up with me, guys. And I'll be on you now a lot now, just with like schoolwork and working and band. It's going to be a little hard to like kick you all the time if you got my kick or message you. But I will be able to get back to you guys. And as well for this video, I want to let you guys know I need more ideas for videos because I'm running low. This one just happened because I saw Trayvon, was it Trey Sivan or whatever his name is? I saw his coming out video. I was like, you know what? I need to make another one. So this is mine, my coming out story, and I love you guys to death. And I want you to message me below, like this video if you liked it. Tell me more about what I can do to help you out, because if I can sit here and be your role model, then I'm going to be glad to be your role model. I want to be here for you guys. So comment below, like this video if you liked it, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I will make videos every Friday, as I've said before. I know I never kept my promise, but I'm going to try to from now on. Starting next week, I will start making videos every Friday. Not this week, but today's Tuesday night. So I might be able to possibly make a video by Friday if I get something that pops up. Somebody wants me to do a Q&A and ask me questions. Somebody wants me to do a challenge or something. I will then be able to do that. But right now my brain is a little fried. I don't know what to do. But I will start making more ideas for you guys. And hopefully you'll give me some ideas. And I'll start doing as much as I can. But I love you guys. And it's always been great talking to you. And if you want to see me more vlogging, if you want to see me go out to school and vlog while I'm at school, just let me know, and I'll even do that. I'll do just a day vlog of what I do at school, who I hang out with. So I love you guys, and this was my coming out story, and I hope you accept me, because I'm going to accept you by the end of the day, no matter what you are. And as I've always done at the end of my videos, pandas are sexy, guys. Have a great day, and good night.